Hi children, this is Sauchanya. Welcome to e-Manabadi. Today we are going to talk about addition and subtraction of fractions. In my previous video, we have learned how to add like fractions. And here we are adding the fractions with different denominators. You know that in like fractions, the fractions with same denominator, we can directly add the numerators. But here the denominators are different, so let's equalize the denominators by finding the LCM. Here 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. These are the fractions with different denominators, so we need to find out the equivalent fractions. Here the LCM of 5 and 3 is 15 because these two numbers doesn't contain any common factors other than 1. So we can take the product of these two numbers as LCM. Here LCM is 15. So you know that 5 into 3 is nothing but 15 and we need to multiply both the numerator and denominator with the same number to obtain the equivalent fractions. And here also we can 3 into 5 is nothing but 15, so we can multiply 5 with the numerator, and this 2 into 3 is nothing but 6 by 15 plus 5 by 15, and this is nothing but 11 by 15. Or else we can directly take them LCM as 15, and here 5 into 3 is 5 will go in 15 3 times, so we can directly multiply the numerator with 3, and here also this 3 will go in 5 times in 15, so we can directly multiply them 5 with the numerator. This is one way, and we can do this way also, or directly we can do the this way also. And let's see the next problem. Here simplify 3 by 5 minus 7 by 20. Here we need to subtract the fractions with different denominator. Let's see. We need to equalize the denominators by taking the LCM. Here 5 and 20 have common factors other than 1 and itself. So by factorization method we need to find out the LCM. Here LCM is nothing but 5 into 4. LCM becomes 5 into 4, and that is nothing but 20. 20 is the LCM. This 5 will go in 4 times in 20. So we can directly multiply the 4 with the numerator, and here also 20 will go in 1 time. So we can directly multiply with 1. And 3 into 4 is nothing but 12 minus 7 by 20. This is about, let's simplify these. This is nothing but 1 by 4. And this is the way how to add and subtract the fractions with different denominators, and adding and subtracting the mixed fractions. There are two ways to add and subtract the mixed fractions. One way is to do the operation separately as whole plus proper fractions. Suppose if you have 2 1 by 4 plus 3 1 by 1 by 2. First we need to separate the wholes. Here 2 is a whole and 3 is also whole. So let's separate those wholes, and 1 by 4 and 1 by plus 2 are the fractions. So we need to separate the wholes and do the operations accordingly. And other way is convert into improper fraction and then do the operations such as addition and subtraction. Suppose if you have 2 1 by 4 plus 3 1 by 2, in the beginning itself we need to convert into improper fraction and then do the operations such as subtraction and addition. Here to convert the mixed fractions into improper fraction, we need to multiply the whole with the denominator and add it to the numerator by denominator, and we need to multiply the whole with the denominator and add it to the numerator by 2. So in this way we can do the subtraction and addition of mixed fraction. But it is suggested that always do the convert into improper fraction and do the certain operations, because here in subtraction we know that subtraction will take place from smaller value, from we can subtract smaller value from the greater value. This is in the form of greater value minus smaller value. We can't subtract greater value from the smaller value. Here you know that 8 and 2, we need to subtract this 2 5 by 6 from 8 1 by 4. Here 8 is greater than 2, so we can subtract the 2 from the 8. But here 1 by 4 is less than 5 by 6. This 1 by 4 is less than 5 by 6, because you know that this 1 by 4 means the whole is divided into 4 equal parts, and in that we are taking only one part. And coming to the 5 by 6 is nothing but the same whole is divided into 6 equal parts, and we are taking 5 parts in that. We are considering the 5 parts. So this part is greater than, this part is less than this part. This is the 1 by 4 fraction, this is the 5 by 4 fraction. So this area is greater than this area, so 1 by 4 is less than 5 by 6. So we can't subtract smaller value from the greater value. So we can't perform the operation of 1 by 4 minus 5 by 6. Suppose if you do that, we need to find the LCM of 6 and 4. This is nothing but the LCM of this is nothing but 12, and here 4 will go in 3 times, so we can multiply 1 with 3, and here 12 will go in 2 times, so here we can multiply this with 2, and here the value becomes 3 minus 10 by 12. Here the value is, we cannot subtract 3 from the 10. So this is the minus sign, so we can't perform the subtraction operation. So it is always suggested that convert into mixed fraction and then do the operations. Suppose if you have done the same thing to this, here 8 1 by 4, to do that we need to convert into improper fraction. To convert the improper fraction, mixed fraction into improper fraction, we need to multiply the whole with the denominator and add it to the numerator by denominator minus, multiply the whole with the denominator and add it to the numerator 5 by 6. And here it is nothing but 8 into 4 is 32 plus 1 by 4 minus 2 into 6 is nothing but 12 plus 5 by 6. And you know that the LCM of 6 into 4 is 12. So this is 33 by 4 minus 17 by 6. And here 4 will go in 3 times in 12. So 33 into 3, we can directly multiply them numerator with 3, and here 6 will go in 2 times, so we can directly multiply with 2 with the numerator, and here it is nothing but 99 by 99 minus 34 by 12, and this is nothing but 55 65 by 12. Here we can perform the subtraction operation by following the second method. And this is the way how to convert how to add and subtract the fractions. And here is the answer for your game which was asked in the previous video. These are the equivalent fractions that contains the digits from 1 to 9 once only. First let me check if these are equivalent fractions or not. Let's write the simplest form of this. Here this is nothing but 1 by 3. 3 by 9 is nothing but the simplest form of this is 1 by 3, and 58 into 3 is nothing but 174. So this simplest form also 1 by 3. Here all the simplest forms are 1 by 3. So these are the equivalent fractions, and here also the simplest form of 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Accordingly, 3 by 6 is also 1 by 2. You know that 79 into 2 is nothing but 158. So this is also 1 by 2. So here also the simplest form of all the fractions are same. So these are the equivalent fractions containing numbers from 1 to 9. Let me check the numbers from these equivalent fractions contain numbers from 1 to 9 or not. Let me check this. Here this is containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. This is the equivalent fractions, and these numbers are not repeated. See, you strike out all the numbers. And let me check with this. Here 1 is there, and 2 is there, and 3 is there, and 4 is there, and 5 is there, 6 is there, 7 is there, 8 is there, and 9. So these are the equivalent fractions which contains numbers from 1 to 9, and those numbers are not repeated. Children, you can find out 2 more fractions of this kind and comment me on the comment section. And here is the phone and land time. This is the question for you for the next session. If you know the answer for this, you can comment on the comment section. Please do share, subscribe and like. Thank you, children.